So I want to get on here today and just share and just have a conversation. Um, I'm here with my baby right now. The dad is out running errands, and I'm trying to use this phone stand thing. I don't know. It's really not. And he's awake. The phone stand is really not. I don't know. Just like phone keeps sliding down. I don't know. But well, I was trying to have this. I was trying to share while my baby was taking a nap, but he literally just popped awake. But yeah, so I want to share about having a positive and what my version of a successful millennial relationship, just what that looks like, and just what I do to have a relationship during this time where it just seems like the dating pool is completely trash. Like, I hear the term "there's pee in the dating pool." Like, if you know, you know. It just seems like the dating pool is just not where it's at. It just seems like, people are very like pessimistic about dating, monogamy, getting married, and so if you're watching this video, the whole point to me is, just shedding some positivity, and that you can still have a positive, thriving, and successful relationship as a millennial. Okay, I'm 31 years old, so I'm pretty sure I'm a millennial. I didn't Google this, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I'm definitely not a boomer, and I'm definitely not Gen Z. So yeah, But just one of those things is I'm like, so I'm trying to focus now on the video because my baby just woke up. So now I'm like kind of like mommy mode. And yeah, I'm trying to remember what I wanted to say because the memory has just not been the same, especially my memory was not that great before pregnancy. And then I got pregnant, and I swear it's just like I can't remember much of anything these days. So, but yeah, he's ready for me to take care of him. But yeah, so I just I'm just gonna let it all out and just talk to you guys. And like one of the main reasons is because I'm just super grateful. Like I'm grateful for my past. You want to say something, T? I'm really grateful for my past and the things that I had to go through to grow as a young woman. Like some of the things like that I have been through, it just seems like you would only see that type of thing, on TV, like in the movies or something. I grew up in foster care, and I spent 15 years in foster care, as an orphan, and that comes with a lot, like that comes with a lot of crazy stories and experiences. But I am grateful that against all odds, I was able to come out of that and still, turn out to be a pretty decent human being. And I think that, that is just one of my main goals, in today's time, is just trying to do my very best in, being a working citizen and just being a decent human being. I feel like the world has enough corrupt BS, and it's just like, I just aim just to be just a fraction, of just some type of positivity, hope, to young women, to people who, to families, and to people who just want to be able to just have inspiration or just some type of hope that it just doesn't matter like where you come from, your background, what you go through, that does not have to turn you into something that you don't want to be. The stuff that you go through, it doesn't have to turn you into some monster, and now, you just have this, super like terrible life. So I am grateful, against all odds, defying the odds and not letting the things that happen to you, or, things like that you go through, keep you from having success in whatever that looks like for you. So, but, as far as it comes to relationships, I am not a professional, I didn't go to school for this stuff. I was a counselor for a while. I did go to school for that. I did help people in a rehab center, so people who are addicted to drugs, alcohol, like whatever. I did, do have like my license as far as counseling, that specific group of people, just to help them, have hope and to thrive, and, get themselves back into the community, get their children back, like that type of thing. But as far as relationships goes, I'm not some professional. I'm just everyday person like you guys. I don't, have anything super special going on. I just think that in today's time, the way that the internet is, and, everyone thinks that they just have all these options, and they give up so easily. And so I just think that, in today's time, that, I just want to shed light on, it is still very much possible to find your person and to still do life together and to just be happy, like good people are still out there, and I just want to just share it, and just, hopefully, there are people who are just super hopeless about just, having their person success, like whatever that means. And, I just want to shed some light that it is very much still possible, and, to not okay, what? And, just to not give up on what you're looking for. So, first and foremost, when it comes to the relationship thing, I've had my fair share. But I will say that the relationship that I am in now, I want to grow old with this person, and I can see that we are definitely on the right track to do that. I will say that just in the beginning, when looking for a person, it may seem so simple, but I definitely had to learn just the basics of finding somebody that wants it just as much as I do, So I currently have a partner that we wake up and we choose each other every single day. And I do not doubt. What's that? And, I don't doubt that this person wants to do life with me. You know what I mean? And so, that's one of the obvious things, right? Choose the person that wants to be with you. But I swear that doesn't seem so common. I don't know. Like, just seems like, people just, I don't know. Sometimes people are just choosing what's convenient, or who can pay their bills, or, who they can benefit off of. Like there's a lot of transactional thoughts, like around being in a relationship. And, to a certain extent, like, of course there's, give and, get, in the relationships, but that shouldn't be the leading factor, right? Like, if you genuinely just want to just enjoy me. Like, I just want to enjoy my life with my person, raise our beautiful son together, and travel like the whole nine. Like, I'm just very simple. Like, I don't need all the extra. I don't need all the drama. I just want a person like that's just gonna choose me every day, and we're just gonna choose to really just tackle this thing together, and that we're just not gonna give up on each other. And that's another thing. I have never felt, not one time, that my person who I'm currently with, that he was gonna give up on me, and like he's gonna like abandon the relationship, or he's gonna just run off. Like, he's never once led me to believe that this is not what he wanted, and that having a person that's just not gonna give up on you. um you want this milk now? It's important. So, but anyway, so I'm just gonna go over, like just some of the things that we do in our everyday lives that just keep us connected intimately. That I just appreciate, like just so much. And one of the things like that we do, and we have to incorporate it in our routine, is we we exercise. So I'm can't probably can't really tell, but I do have my sweatband on. But we choose to exercise with each other every day. Like, no matter like what that looks like, whether that's strength training, whether that's taking a walk in the park. The baby is included in that. Like whatever we can do with each other to exercise. And it doesn't even have to be long. Like, we exercise for like 40 minutes a day. We stretch for 10, and then we do like whatever exercises that we want to do. Hey, what's going on? What's wrong? What's wrong? So exercising like together, we make the conscious choice to keep in shape, like with each other. And that definitely boosts the oxytocin, keeps the attraction levels there. Like, that's my man, like, regardless. He's just so fine to me. I think he's super handsome, and I just adore him. But like little things, like just doing activities together, like, can just keep that fire going. You know what I mean? So yeah, exercise. I love that we do that with each other, and that was his idea as well. So us as women, like, I feel like like there's a lot of things that's just put on us, that we should be leading, like, in the relationship. Like, for the relationship to have such a positive like layout. But there are good men out there too that just they really want their woman, and they really want to make it work, and they're going to suggest things, and put things on the table, and lead in things that are just going to keep you guys keep the spark there. So another thing that we do on Sundays, I mostly host this, but we host we call it the Affirmation Day. So we have Affirmation Day, to where we meditate. That is our yoga days. And we just take like that time to just speak life into each other. Like, whatever that looks like. Like, whatever activity that looks like for the day. Like, sometimes I'm like, we'll read a passage from like a book like that we're reading at that time, and then we'll converse, and exchange ideas. And usually they're self-help books, so stuff like that. Or we'll pray together. And like, one of the things that like we have had to compromise on is that we both have the same higher power, but we had different type of praying styles. And so we were able to compromise on how can we both connect with our higher power together. And so Affirmation Day is just one of those moments once a week, to where we are connecting both with our higher power, and we are connecting more on a spiritual level than just the surface level. And I feel like that is very important. You know, find somebody that you're on the same page with, and yeah, don't like, that's just something that, you know, I just wasn't willing to compromise on. Like, if you are not in tune with the same higher power, and, you know, you don't pray, or you just don't even seek like some type of spirituality, just like anything, and you just kind of, I don't know, just kind of like flying by the, you know, just flying by like in life, like with just no true like guidance and morals and values and stuff. And I feel like, you know, me personally, I feel like that mainly comes from, you know, being God fearing, and, you know, like having a higher power that you care about disappointing. So yes, our affirmation day, we exercise. Another thing that we do on a weekly basis is we have our check-ins. So we check in usually on Saturdays. We'll check in with each other, and it's mostly about goals, what we have accomplished that week, and then challenges. And, you know, of course, you know, how can we help to support each other in those goals, you know, in the upcoming weeks and the month. And so, you know, like this keeps us connected, you know, like in the loop, like with each other as far as goals that we have, not only together, but individually. You know, we are very much interested in each other's habits, hobbies, you know. I am an entrepreneur, and so is my man. And so, you know, like we're always coming up with some type of new like business idea, or, you know, like, you know, new goals like that we want to hit. And it's just like one of the things that keeps us successful like with each other is just truly being interested in your person, and who they're gonna grow into being. You know, like what are they into next? And like what is this new favorite food like that you've been, you know, binging on? You know, it's just like the very small things that add up to be very impactful in a relationship. So yeah, we exercise, we you know, check in, you know, on a weekly basis about challenges, goals, and how like we can help each other, you know, in the upcoming week and month. And we have our affirmation day, to where we do yoga, we meditate, we read, we exchange ideas, you know, we connect with our higher power together. Oh, honey. And, you know, like all of these things are just, you know, like, of course, you know, added in just with the basics, right? You know, we still date, you know, each other. We still go out and party, and, you know, luckily we have a huge support system to where, you know, we you know, if we want to go out and date, and if we want to just go have some parent time, you know, even though before he came, we was out in these streets together. Okay, we was out in these streets. Your mommy and daddy was out in the streets. Yeah, we was. Yes, we were. Yeah, but yeah. So being on the same page, you know, like with each other is just something. It just, you know, it just helps things to flow. You know what I mean? And I'm just so grateful. You know, I wake up grateful every day. You know, I talk to my higher power. I pray every day. What you got going on? What was that noise? Like, babies are so interesting, because it's just like, I don't know, they just do new things every day. Like, what is going on? And so it's always something, you know, like before they start to walk and talk, it's like you're just trying to figure out what the heck is going on. What was it? And so yeah, like I just want to, I'm gonna wrap this up, because he needs my full attention. But yeah, you know, so I just want to say that, you know, it is very possible to find love. You know, like I said, I'm still very much, you know, super young, and my partner is younger than me, you know, just by a couple years, but still, he's still, in his 20s and I'm in my early 30s. And, you know, I have a person that I know that has my back, that, is happy to be my partner, shows up, like for me every single day. And I do the same for him. We take care of each other. Like that's one of the main things we both put in to take care of each other, whether that means, I'm cooking, he's cooking, I'm cleaning, he's cleaning, and he pays all the bills. Like, I don't have to worry about bills. He don't even want me asking about them. Like, what, so, even though he does take on that more traditional provider role, I still contribute to the household, like as well. And, we both, treat like each other. I pay for vacations, he pays for vacations. I mean, my pregnancy and postpartum was like, I was treated like the most delicate flower in the world. Like, and, those things are just like gold. And, like if you are, looking for a person, just having like those little things, people who are just, interested in, just the smallest stuff, like what, like it may sound so like cliche, but yeah, like, what is your favorite color? What are your love languages? Just that, people who pay attention and just want to be in a relationship. People who do not give up on their self growth. People who who don't feel like they're better than you because they do pay all the bills, or they may be financially contributing a larger portion. Just, I don't know, anything. Like, I just feel like people just fall off for the stupidest things, and it's just because like they're just not truly ready to have a life partner. Like, that's just that's just it. And so, I just you listen to your mom ramble. But yeah, the main thing is, like, we have things that we incorporate on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, a monthly basis, and we both put into their relationship. We both put effort, and if we see like one or the other person falling off, we are there to pick each other up. Like, we are literally damn near like each other's best friends. Like, we do have friends outside of the relationship, but we are each other's besties. Like, and no one else is allowed in, like not even family members. It's just like we keep our our dirty laundry to ourselves. We are not perfect, but we definitely, we do our best to self improve so that we can keep on showing up better for the relationship and for our new baby. And yeah, like, I'm just grateful. I'm really grateful. It is possible, guys. It's very much possible. Don't give up. If you are monogamy minded, or you kind of feel like like this generation is trash, and you're just not gonna find anybody, I'm here to tell you and just say that it's not 100% true. You are gonna find somebody, and just don't give up on the things that you want and that you need. And it doesn't have to be so complicated. You guys just both have to want it. Like my parents, like they've been married for 30 years. They said that they wanted to get a divorce 6 months in, and now they're 30 years later. And one of the main things my mom said, it was like we both wanted it. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you guys, we just both wanted it. And so find you someone that just wants it as much as you do. And find somebody that, that thinks you're fine, that thinks you look good in every stage. Someone that's just not going to get tired of you. And that is real. And also, don't believe in the damn honeymoon phase. I'm just going to say that. Like, I'm one of those people that feel like you can be lovey-dovey, boop, 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 cutesy, just all over each other for the rest of your lives. Yeah, so don't settle. It's out there, guys. So I hope there was something positive that I was able to relay through this video. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Like and comment on this video if you guys can relate. You know, if you feel like you haven't given up on love, yeah, let me know. But all right, say bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say thanks for watching. All right. Bye, guys.